Good morning, Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. It's 6:51 a.m. That's Pacific time, as you can see down here. It's Wednesday, September 13th, 2017. So that's about 9:50. In other words, the market's been open for about 20 minutes here. Um, so we're looking at a 2-minute chart of the emini Nasdaq, the September contract. So now filled long at 59.87. So we had a nice day yesterday. It moved around quite a bit. This was a test of the high, didn't quite make it, and then came down and had a nice sell-off here, and did not make new lows for the day. As a matter of fact, if I just squeeze this together here a little bit, you can see, oh, it was a new low for the day. It wasn't a new high, though, yeah. So it did come up here. This is where it started yesterday. Good sell-off, kind of sideways, went up here and hit towards the high in our resistance area, and then came down and made new lows. So a good move there, but a nice rally to finish today. Now today we're coming back into this area that found some support yesterday, and I'm really looking at this to hold. You can see here, let me just kind of spread this back out a little bit, see a little bit better. This is the area I'm expecting for the market to hold. I need to put my stop in just below today's low, by the way, so I get talking here once this video starts and recording. So the low here is at 83.50, so I'm going to put it at 82.50 for our sell stop. Okay, there we go there. So, we'll see if this area in here can hold. It got down to, what was it, 83.50, which is, if I go over here and take a look at where that takes us to in this area, you can see that it's just into this area of consolidation that the market formed when it traded relatively late in yesterday's session as it made a new low. You can also see here too that we had a really nice magenta bar that made a new low for the day before the market had that nice, what was it, 25, 30-point rally to finish the day. So we've come back into this area. I'm suspecting that this weak selling here, now that we've got this green bar here, has likely found a low. So that's really the main reason. And of course, we have been in an up auction since last week when it had a sell-off and then moved higher, and we're trading above that. So that's really what my take is on the market. Now, I've got the stop in. What I'm also going to do here, I'm looking at this area up in here. Actually, let's see now. The first objective, I would say, likely be in around the 91 or so area. 90.50 would be a good target. That's only going to give us what, 91 gives us 4 points. So I'm going to go ahead and at least sell one of them at 91. So there we go there. I'm going to sell one there. Just one. Okay, it's moving up nicely. So we'll see what happens here. If it does, I will adjust the stop obviously down to 3 contracts. So we'll see if I can hit that. I'm going to pause the recording, try and keep this as short as possible. Okay, it just hit our, okay, I guess I'm not going to stop the recording. I need to adjust this stop here now, obviously down to just 3 contracts. So we'll do that there. And I think I'm going to move it up a little bit. I'm going to cut the risk in half and bring that up to about 85. There we go. Oops, I need to get that other guy in here. Just, I was going to put it just below today's low at, okay, 96. I got filled at 96 on that. Okay, so now we're just long 2. And I'm going to adjust the stop here to 2 contracts and bring it to break even. Now the low of the bar that's forming right now is at 89.50. I'm going to put it at 88.50 because I get the feeling this is going to be a nice green bar or maybe even a blue bar. So, which is okay, blue. Now that's our strongest aggression. So I think that's a good spot for our stop, just a point below that. Okay, so we got filled at for 2. I should put some markers in here. So we know that we got filled. Let's create a little dash here. We know we got filled at 96 on that second one right here. Or was it right? right there, and we know that we got filled at 91 down here on the first objective. So those are our two exits on the first two contracts. We've got two contracts left. I'll just make a mark here of where our current stop is, and of course where our entry is here as well. So things are looking good. I'll probably adjust the stop again fairly quickly, but in the meantime I'm going to pause the recording. So I've just been in this trade 6-7 minutes. It's now 6:57. I'm going to put the recording on pause and I'll pick it up here shortly, probably. Okay, just starting the recording again. You can see that the market has now formed a nice high velocity move. By the way, just make a note of the time, just 6:58, just a minute later. And so I'm going to raise the stop just a point below the low of this green bar right here, which is at 94.50. So I'm going to raise this stop here up to 93.50. There we go there. So we're long from 87, so that locks in 6.5 points. So go ahead and just move our marker there as well. So just want to bring you up to date on that, and that's where our stop is. So things are looking good, and hopefully we can continue to see a rally here, and for the market today to give a test here of where that rally occurred yesterday. The late rally topped out at here, and of course we've got this other resistance area here. So if it, obviously if it can break through that 05 area or so, we're going to have a really good run. So but in the meantime, we've got our stops in place, and everything's looking good. So once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just restarting the recording here again at 7:05. Still haven't really been into the trade too long, but you can see the market took a dip right here and has now made new highs. So this dip here, the low is at 98.50, so I'm going to raise the stop to 97.50. There we go, right there. So we're long from 87.50, so that locks in 10.5 points on each of the final two contracts. So I just want to bring you up to date on that. And okay, we just got a blue bar in here. I'm going to leave the stop where it is. Sometimes these can be good rejections, so I'm just not going to exit right at the market here. I'm going to see if it actually can come down and give this last support a good test and take it out. Because I got lots of room in here, I've given it 10.5 points to trade. So we'll give this a little bit of room to move. In most cases, I would come right underneath that blue bar. But if I do come right underneath that blue bar, that's around 6,000 even. My stop would have to be about 99. Right now it's at 97.50, so I'm only a point and a half lower, and it may just give us an opportunity to stay in this trade longer. So I'm not risking, more than about a point and a half extra here on this particular trade at this point in time, as far as where I'm actually adjusting the protective sell stop to for this long trade. So we'll just leave it where it is for now. I'll pause the recording and I'll start it back up as the market dictates. Okay, just resuming the recording. Just a moment later, we got stopped right here at 97.5, so 10.5 points on the final two contracts, 9 points here on the second objective, and 4 points here on the first objective. So all told on that works out to 34 points, and that works out to, what does that work out to? 68. So $680 trade on those 4 contracts. So if you have any questions or comments, please reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.